Welcome back. This is Eric the Star playing the Doki Doki Literature Club. Apparently, it's a horror game, which I'm going to be mentally deranged from, apparently, when it gets done with me. Fine. I don't know why I had to enter my name, but okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayari. I can't say names for crap today. And be able to say it for crap anyways, but let's continue! My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out there because you each knew each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Siri catch up to me. Shh, Lois. I overslept again. But I got you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Eric. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. You did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Suri. Hee hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the students become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Eric, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I already told you. Not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you were joining a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's talking about, or going on about. Suri likes to worry too much about me when I'm perfectly content just beating by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me worry about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! This is severely worrying me on any little intellectual conversation's gonna go in this. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let her relate to me. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Suri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Right, hold on, get a drink. Hello? Where are you? Suri must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch up to you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Suri? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Suri is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interests in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, God, that's just a disturbing look in the first place. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Oh, you crapper. And us can make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sonori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to plan all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Ooh, I do like my cupcakes. Yay! Let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Well, that's the most disturbing stuff I've ever heard somebody say. I generally follow Surrey across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit because generally used for third-year classes and activities. Surrey's full of energy, swinging open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Surrey always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Got too many freaking women. Ah, Eric, what a surprise. Welcome to the club. If I forget the freaking words and what English words and what languages go with which, I'm sorry, I'm not used to dialecting this many. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Huzzah! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. That's gay. Huh. The girl with the sour whose name is appropriately Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she is probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Surrey. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Surrey says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who apparently appears compatibly more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sorori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica? I think it's Monica. Ugh. Is that alright? That's right. It's great to see you again, Eric. Silas sweetly. Why does this woman freak me out? We do know each other well. We really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Eric. We made some room for you at your table so you can sit next to me and Monica. God, I'm going to slaughter the names today. So excuse me ahead of time. I'm saying this again, guys. I'm going to slaughter the crap out of the names. Sorry. I'll get the cupcakes. I want to see the freaking cupcakes, man. I'm hungry. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. I'm sorry. I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. The Suri mentions it's widened so that there is one space next to me and one space next to Suri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Suri. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil tray to a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Well, whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make cat ears. Huh. So cute. I had no idea you were this good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Then grabs one of the microphones and I follow. It's delicious. Veritas, her mouthful, has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best signal to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought technically you did, Suri said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Husky's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get imitated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I do enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then she smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't have known that I was practically dragged here by Sari. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sari really seemed really happy here. So, that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member. For any of the major clubs, weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great leader. Yuri also knows an agreement. And I'm surprised there ain't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Oh, excuse me. So, Eric, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer for that. Manga? I might have questioned to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps herself quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing your sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And it tells a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately taken advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Visibly grasp something I can relate to on a minimal level. This rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. It's only for a brief moment. Ugh. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, This guy's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nelski? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were writing it on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give me that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. This lady puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! That's good, you write your own poems. I think I just messed that up on the wording, but hey. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Excuse me. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Anyway, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Yeah? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzled at Monica. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. The next time we meet, we shall all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yay, let's do it. Oh. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Eric? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what has been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Crap. I just dug myself a 4-foot grave and then stuck in there 5 feet below me. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Eric? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh, jeez Louise. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Eric, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah? I really impressed this class star with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Eric, since we're already here, do you want to walk home with the other? That's right, Sarah and I walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us departed the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Suri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. My God's sakes, I wish I could say that name correctly. Moniki? Well, I'd be really happy spending every day after school in the literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, snot, I actually have to write a poem? Wait, whoa. Trying to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poems. Rich. Hope. Oh, and they actually make them jump according to which one you actually pick. I don't know. I am totally guessing on this. Ooh, strawberries. I'm gonna mess this. It's gotta be 20 words. Oh, geez. What am I, just having to pick you every time? Ooh, key. What did death make you jump? Really worrying what type of stuff I'm going to make happen here. Whatever. Hi again, Eric. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Eric. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, it's like he deserves any slack. Sorry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's good. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who always keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, manga and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back down in her sweet seat. Don't worry, guys. Eric always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work even without me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh, come, you and Eric can become good friends too. Sorry? As you were saying, really says weird the situation she puts me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, sorry. Me? No. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sarah made it sound like one big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that's just a situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make that big of a deal if you don't want me to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you want it. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Here, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I don't notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Neska's rummaging around the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down on the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related to myself? I guess I could read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I guess I'd probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and listen in on Scenari's conversation. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that way to everybody. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come to us in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. After they come up, you can go and do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sorry, he's talking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. If that's the case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. SK would love to do that. You're right. SK makes the best cupcakes. That'll work out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Suri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Suri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Why is his face filling my vision? I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Suri. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of a doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Suri, it's written all over you. Suri glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clear in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around. My fears does say try to straighten it out. And you really need to brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get straight. It won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar. Right here. Tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You didn't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Suri. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would notice sooner that if it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, Oh, sheesh. My boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway. You look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see a button look like this? But it's so stuffy. Not worth it at all. Buttons her blazer once more. Just fixed everything! God darn it! Phew, that's so much better. Sarah puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned like this, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So why am I keeping it on? That's why I'm keeping it. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better in taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. But I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. I'm just going to close out. Why don't we show the poems we wrote? Yay! I can't wait to... Eric, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Felt to sound enthusiastic, but sort of trots away out to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that we're ready, everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. Soraya and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Soraya's wrinkled sheet, loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Miles' pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nancy reluctantly compiles as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, guys, well, I'm going to end this episode here, and we'll get into the poems tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!